This is a model of a Terberg FM2000 tipper truck, and it comes in a Terberg branded box which has a photo of the real truck on it, but there's no information about the real truck. The box design is similar to other WSI truck models, and inside it's a tray with a clear lid that's factory sealed. You could rip the lid off like a crazed madman, or just use a knife and simply cut the tape. Once you open up the lid, you can just lift the model straight out. There's no instructions for the model or any assembly to do because it's complete out of the box. The Terberg chassis is modelled really well. On the real truck all of the axles are driven, and on the model all of the transmission is detailed. The tyre design is appropriate to the axle and the wheels are very detailed too. The cab roof has a Brotec air conditioning unit together with lights and a visor. The rest of the detailing is excellent, with the radiator visible behind the front grille. The small graphics on the door are very sharp, and even the lock on the handle is highlighted. Under the cab is a detailed engine with a number of coloured components. Behind the cab, the chassis has got plastic wheel arches with plenty of equipment modelled. At the rear there's a non-usable towing hitch, but the lights and graphics look sharp. The tipper body is raised by a metal multi-stage cylinder and there's a large hand shovel attached. The tipper body is metal and the roof covers are metal too, and they have nice rubber flaps at the ends. A particularly nice aspect is the high quality graphics all around the tipper body. So who are Terberg? Well, it's a Dutch manufacturer of special vehicles, and it has a history dating back to 1869 when it started in the village of Benschop. The Terberg FM2000 truck may look familiar, and that's because it's fitted with a Volvo cab. In fact, Terberg started using Volvo cabs in 1974, and now they also use Volvo engines, as in the FM2000. Okay, let's give the Terberg a spin on the CranesEtcTV test track, and it performs well travelling in a straight line. Looking underneath, only axle 3 has a common axle where the wheels spin together. But the impressive piece of model engineering on this truck is the steering, which is fully linked between the front 2 and rear axles. Not surprisingly, the steering angle that can be obtained is fairly moderate, but having said that, it will drive along in a nice curve. Another feature on the model is the fully tilting cab, which tilts forward and will stay in a posed position, which is good because it lets you see the detailed engine without the cab slamming shut and chopping your head off. As a tipper truck, the tipping body mechanism performs well. The multi-stage cylinder opens smoothly, and the body reaches an angle of about 50 degrees. So overall it looks pretty good, but you can see here that the tailgate isn't swinging open. In fact, it does open widely, but on the review model the connection's a bit stiff, so it doesn't swing freely. The other feature on the model, which is engineered really well, is the covers. The two halves clip into the side of the body when it's open, and they're just neatly hinged so they can be raised up and closed. Just don't shut your finger in the gap. It's time for the genuine imitation real life test, and here we're going to empty a load of old wooden pallets from the back of the truck. The tailgate needs a little bit of finger twerking to help it to open, but once you get to the right angle, then the pallets are queuing to come out. Whoa, they came out faster than wind from a baked bean festival. This is a top-notch tipper truck model from WSI. It's well made and mainly metal, which gives it a quality feel, and both the detailing and the features are of a high standard. If you're looking for a really good tipper truck model, this one's outstanding.